Deep Dive with David Stendahl, where we trade without ego, no emotion, no greed, and no opinion. Before we begin tonight's video blog, please read over our trading disclaimer and remember to trade smart and accept the reality that trading futures is risky. This presentation does not provide buy-sell recommendations, and our information is strictly provided for educational purposes only. As always, trade at your own risk and analysis. Hey there, it's David Stendahl with tonight's Deep Dive. It is September 13th, 2018. I thought I'd take a look at copper today, the ETF being CPER. And the reason for that, it's kind of similar to some of the things we've been looking at recently in gold. But in this particular case for copper, we've got the trends all short, intermediate and long-term all point to the downside, and as I note quite often, that the technicals are flat, and when we get a flat technical rating along with a situation where the market is very strong in one direction, it usually buoys the market in the opposite direction of what the trend was. And so what happened today is we have a wave low that recently triggered and is now noted on the deep dive, and that's part of what is prompting this particular discussion. So let's go ahead and take a look at copper and get a feel for what's taking place here. So these are daily bars. Here's the support level to the market right through here, and this is going to be critical support, and that's at 2.5772. That's what this level of support is. Now we're in an energy zone, and an energy zone is, in this particular case, a little bit wide, so it's not tight consolidation, but here's the support right through here. Here's the resistance right up through here. Now today's action on the early part of the day, it bounced up and had a retracement back into the zone, if you will. So we're really close to the upper end, but we tested it and retraced it. So I can easily see us kind of coming back into this energy zone as we are right now, maybe a little more consolidation. But I think that this little consolidation that we're under right now with the downward trend and now consolidation, that as long as we stay above this support level, there's an opportunity, I think, for the market to head higher, and that opportunity is where we want to start to scale into positions, and you'll see that our systems recently did that. Now what is interesting about this consolidation is that we've had a number of alerts as of late. So I mentioned the wave low that recently triggered. It's kind of hard to see, but that's what the blue dot represents. We had in the elastic level not too long ago an oversold condition and a little bit of a retracement that was going to be underway. We had in the power level indicator down here at the bottom a recent pivot which suggests that the market wants to head higher. So based upon the wave level, the power level, the elastic level, we have enough here that this support level is probably going to hold, and because of that, whatever little retracement we might see here in copper could be viewed as an opportunity to scale into some more positions. If not on the downward, wait for the pivots in the market and use that as an opportunity to scale into some more long positions while in this energy zone consolidation period, and then see as what the market can actually head a little bit higher. So I mentioned that our systems are long the market. Here's an overview of all of our systems. We're doing really well in sugar, doing really well in the Australian dollar, but here's copper. Nothing more than just a little blip right now. So if we actually pull up copper, the reason for that is the fact is that we just recently, as of the 12th, yesterday, got into some long positions with that little bounce to the market. We're going to see a little bit of retracement, so we got a little bit of a profit underway right now, but this retracement should still work well for us. And so from that standpoint, on the short-term basis, the daily bars that I've been showing you, that things look well, and we should look for greater, more opportunities, if you will, to go long even more systems, or as a minimum, look for retracements in these systems and look for an opportunity to scale into these positions should you have missed them. I'm just going to switch back to the charts here, but in this case I'm going to pull up the weekly bars, and from a longer term perspective, since we've looked at what I'll term as the shorter term, you can see that this close right through here, we found support to the market both through this level 24 on the weekly charts, these are weekly bars, and way back here weekly bars. So if you scroll all the way across, connecting this support level and this support level, which harkens back to this level right through there, but it takes a little while for it to sort of pop up. You can see that we came down, we broke below it, but the closing bar basis stayed above it. Bounced to the market, then we actually did break below these two thresholds on the weekly bars. With this bar, the bar that we're in right now, all of a sudden there's a little bit of a resurgence here. You can see the market trending down on the closing bars. You can see it trending up in the elastic level. You can see that a base is forming here in the power level. This is all on weekly bars, so this is a longer term perspective. This being the case, both on the daily bar and on the weekly bars, we're close to major support, as I pointed out. So with this, our systems, our short-term systems as they are, 45-minute, 120-minute bar system, two different trading styles, one pattern, one trend. We're looking to start to scale into some positions. So this being the case, watch copper. See how things kind of play out here. See us run out. There's an opportunity to play this out, whether it's in the futures, or as I always point out, an ETF, in this case CPER. You can view this from a short and a longer term meaning our weekly bars. You view that as an opportunity to really take a serious look at what's taking place with copper, and seeing as whether or not this can fit within your particular portfolio on an intermediate aggressive investor perspective or in a short-term trading perspective. So watch copper. We'll see what takes place here, and we will take a look at probably a signal insight video tomorrow, and this will conclude probably this week here. And I'll just simply finish off by saying go Bengals tonight, and let's see what takes place with copper as well as the Bengals this evening. So thanks for watching, and we'll look at some more markets soon.